Back to Basement Birds. Logan and Reed here on this very weird Monday. We are recording this. It's
Weird.
wet. It's wet outside. It's moist, damp. All the other adjectives to describe something that is wet. Hey, is water wet? Have we talked about this on the podcast?
We have not. I don't know if I want to.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So welcome to those who have never seen the show. Welcome back to those who have. Great times to be alive right now. A lot going on in the in Logie's life lately, Reed. I don't know if you know this.
Logie's life. There you go.
I mean, I've told you about it, but
You've told me a little, yeah.
You know, we're moving offices at work.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We're planning for the wedding.
Yeah, also exciting.
And in the midst of this, trying to take care of a dog,
Yes.
who
Raise a puppy, yeah.
has her own special needs. Well,
yes.
I mean, not like that, but has things that she needs.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
And so recently, this past weekend, we actually took the boat out for the first time.
Wow.
And we had actually a little bit of an interesting encounter. So we took it out 2 days in a row. First day was a term my dad has coined as shaker down day.
Okay.
And that's the first outing of the water vessel into the waterways of good old Illinois.
What a waterway? What's your preferred waterway?
So we a lot of times go on the Illinois River. And I want to say this first day, I'm not even sure what river this was on. This was in Worth, Illinois.
Okay.
The Worth boat launch is located, wait for it, Cook County, the Cal-Sag River. So it's the Cal-Sag River is what it is.
Okay. Cal-Sag River. Definitely spelled
And
that
so
right.
we go there on Saturday, we knowing that we're going to take the boat out on Sunday, again, with a bigger group. So this is just my dad, my brother, and I. And we run into an individual in the parking lot of the building, or of the, I don't know why encounters with my dad always happen in the parking lot.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
So here, I mean, as soon as we pull up, this guy is parked by the boat ramp, and I just immediately know this is not going to be good. Whatever this guy has to offer, it's not gonna go over well with Mr. Cap.
Oh no.
So he gets out of the car, and turns out it's this guy who's a volunteer and works with the Coast Guard. Not sure what that means, but he works with the Coast Guard in air quotes, and told us he was going to be doing a safety inspection of our boat. And so we hear the words Coast Guard and safety inspection, and we're like, okay, this must be some sort of conservation officer,
sure,
or a police officer. No, found out later, this is a volunteer who owns a restaurant. So, and teaches boating safety classes for free on the weekends. So, that's this individual we're going to deal with. And let me tell you something. This person is exactly who you think it was. It was the person who reads every single rule and takes all of the rules way too seriously.
Oh gosh.
And so, as you can imagine, we're going through the things, the checklist. Make sure you have your PFDs, your personal flotation devices.
Yeah,
we have those. You know, fire extinguisher. Boom, got that.
Got it.
He's asking for the date on the fire extinguisher. I'm like, I don't see the date, but it has green. We just got this. He's like, I need the date. I need the date.
Do you have a fire extinguisher at your house?
Yes. No. No, we don't. My dad has a full-size fire extinguisher that's meant for like an industrial warehouse at the house. I don't know. I do not know.
I have a small fire extinguisher in my apartment.
I just have wind. I'm blowing that bad boy out. So anyway,
Yeah.
we're going through the various things, and I'm boom right as he's asking. I'm certified boat operator. I
Yeah.
completed my boater safety certification.
Attaboy.
So I know I'm trying to think of the things, pulling it out, and then we get to you need like a whistle, some sort of auditory flagging device, is I believe what they call it.
An auditory flagging device?
That's definitely not the correct terminology there. But
Yeah, no.
something to signal a signal that a signal.
Okay,
And so
okay.
we have two signals. We have an air horn and we have a whistle, a whistle for whistling, and then he gets to the flares. And so immediately he says flares. I'm like, I don't think we have the flares. I don't think we have the flares.
You're like, oh,
and so
no.
I'm thinking him, and my dad immediately is like, oh well, I put him in the toolbox, took the toolbox out. He was doing some work, which is not a lie. And so he took and the guy's like, oh okay, I gotta mark that against you. I'm like,
On what?
mark that? What do you mean mark that against? Like he's filling out this piece of paper, and I'm like, what do you mean mark against? Like what does that mean?
Oh my
And so okay, and so we go through a couple more things, and then he's he's getting towards the end of the the process, and I think I'm going to go ahead and look where the flares were.
Yeah.
Turns out we had the flares on the boat, so I immediately triumphantly pull out both sets of flares that we have. We have stick flares, and we have one of those gun things where you put the flare in the gun and go, and it
A flare gun.
Yeah, a flare, also known as a flare gun. Yes.
Yeah, how about that?
And yeah, so I pull these out, and the guy's like, "Oh, what's the date on? What's the date on?" I'm
Oh my
like,
gosh, the dates.
I'm like, what are we looking at the date for? Good thing I looked at the date. So it was dated May 1st, 1993. So that was 33 years ago. These expired. So they probably wouldn't have worked had we even attempted to shoot these off.
Oh
But
my gosh.
so, I mean, now at this point, my dad is starting to argue with this man because we have the flares,
because
and
he's
he
your
doesn't
dad.
want to. He doesn't want to have this mark against us. Granted, we don't know what this is for. This was never explained to us. This is a safety check by some volunteer that works with the Coast Guard. I don't know why I put Coast Guard in air quotes, but. So it's just some random guy, and my dad is becoming a little bit irritated.
Yep.
A little bit irritated, obviously.
Yep.
And
Just
so
a little.
he's starting to interact with this gentleman in a way where I thought, you know what? This is not going well. This is not going well. I'm like, I'm trying to diffuse the situation, act like a fire extinguisher, and extinguish the problem before it even starts.
Yeah.
So, mind you, throughout the course of this interaction, this man has pitched a free boating safety course that he teaches no less than 8 times. No less than 8 times.
Oh gosh, that's great.
So we get through all this, and finally he gives us the piece of paper. The piece of paper doesn't mean anything. This is a courtesy. So this is a 22-minute process, and we're just trying to go. I mean, we almost spent more time interacting with this person than we did actually
On
in the water.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was putting us through the ringer. Every single question was like, boom, boom, boom. It was multi-part, multifaceted questions. And for no reason other than to just pitch his free boating safety class.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, none of us are going to be taking just after this interaction with this gentleman. But, like, what are we doing? Why are we, like, you're not doing anything. And then my dad... the next day, so on Sunday we went on the boat again, and for the real time, and this time we went to the place where we normally go. This interaction with, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy over here was at a new place.
Oh my gosh.
We're like, we're not going back there again.
Yeah.
And so he comes to find out, he's reading it the next day. I'm like, you're not still upset about that? He's like, no, but last night I was thinking about it, and I was reading the piece of paper. I'm like, you still are upset. I mean, this was like, why are we upset about this? This is 24 hours later of a volunteer restaurant owner. Like, what are we talking about? And come to find out, on the piece of paper it says flares, and that the flares was the only thing we failed on. He said failed, and come to find out, flares are only required if you're in the Great Lakes, which we were not.
No.
So we did not need to have flares. So technically, we didn't even fail. And so my dad was so proud of himself that he caught this guy being incorrect that I'd never seen that much joy on his face. It was unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Almost as unbelievable as seeing Daisy on the boat. We took Daisy the dog on the boat on Sunday.
In case you're new here, Daisy is a dog.
Daisy is a dog.
Yeah.
She's a female dog. A female dog. Dun, 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 dun. You know the Sound of Music? Anyway.
Yeah, of course I do, yeah.
Daisy the dog went on the boat. It was actually worked out pretty well. I don't know if you've been around dogs or four-legged annular companions. Annular is a word that I just created. And it was interesting to see her on this boat because the boat is loud. You're not a boat guy, right?
No, but I do know that boats are loud.
Boats are loud. And generally dogs not big fans of loud noises. But Daisy doesn't seem to care. She was a little bit like nervous kind of at first, like it being in like a new space and kind of just trying to figure out what was going on, you know, and like, you know, we went slow at first to kind of acclimate her to the boating experience. And then, you know, we started to pick up speed. We started to do a little more aggressive turning. And she ended up loving it, I think. It was maybe one of the hottest days of the year. But when you're on a boat, we were like under the sunshade. It's called a bimini top. That's a word for you. Bimini top.
What kind of boat do you have?
It's like a speedboat, a Celebrity, a 2003 Celebrity, 22-foot speedboat.
You got a photo of it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we have. I don't know if I have a photo of just the whole boat.
It's a Celebrity boat. That's the name. That's the brand.
That's the name of the brand. Yeah.
And what year is it?
2003. They don't make Celebrity boats anymore.
No, they stopped. They stopped in 2001.
Okay, so I think it was an 01.
Oh, I see. Okay, you don't have a photo of.
I don't have like an exterior photo.
No,
of the boat, no.
How many does it seat?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Wow, that's a lot of space.
Yeah.
Okay, I've only ever been on like a pontoon boat.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, we got to get you on the boat.
We do,
because it's a lot of fun, especially now that you're learning how to swim. So we actually none of us swam yesterday.
Okay.
We did have a life jacket for the dog, which she did not need to wear because she really showed no interest in jumping off of the boat.
Fair enough.
But it was interesting. It was interesting experience for her. I mean, we've seen dogs on boats in the river before.
Okay.
So I know that like some dogs must like the boat, right?
Yeah.
And so
I think it depends on the type of dog. Like my boss here has a lab. I think, is it a lab? Yeah, some sort of lab. And like he loves the water and loves the boat, you know, and will like fetch the tennis ball off the pier for hours, you know. But I've never seen him jump off a boat though, because normally, you know, that's not a good thing, obviously.
No.
You know. But he'll go on the boat and we'll stay on the boat. But you know, that's all the lake life for him. He's a big pier dog.
Yeah, and labs, I think generally like the water. My uncle had an English lab with a big old head, and he hated the water, which was
interesting.
Really, yeah. So I think it is a dog by dog basis, but we've been trying to, and you know, I don't know if this is more me or Nicole, but trying to expose Daisy to like uncomfortable situations early in life. You know, like loud noises. You know, screaming and yelling, pounding on the floor, just to, you know, like putting my hand in her mouth to see what she does, like if she's going to bite me or anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't. She just is like, why
That's
is
good.
your hand in my mouth?
That's good.
Like,
That
just
will
tries
be
to
big
like spit
later
it
in
out.
life. Yeah.
Or like we'll take away the food while she's eating it, like, and then
Okay.
give it back to her. But practice like, because some dogs are like territorial about the food. So
Yeah.
like if we want to make sure that she's okay, like she knows she's going to get the food back, or like we don't give her
Yeah.
any people food, like,
Yep.
because we don't want her to be accustomed to getting people food. So like even if we have like food that's like on the table, like the coffee table in the living room, she won't even like go for it because she knows like she's not going to get it, and she knows we're going to yell at her.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't like sit there and give her food while we're eating, And
Yeah, I
we
gotcha.
really haven't given her much people food at all. So, which has been good. But yeah, overall, I think Daisy on the boat did pretty fairly well. We'll call it. I think she had a little bit of an upset tummy at the end there when she got off the boat. Had a little.
Oh.
Had a little. It was in the grass, so it wasn't like it.
That's good.
It wasn't just in the
That's
boat,
good.
so it wasn't
good.
like too bad. I think it was just. We'll call it loose. We'll call it loose.
Loose.
And, yeah.
It happens.
We'll let your mind wander from there, And
It happens sometimes.
did you? Because I mean, I guess you never went really around water when you were younger. But did your parents' dog like water?
No, not at all. I mean, she was 10 pounds, a Shih Tzu Bashan mix. She was not a water dog at all. Yeah, she didn't like. If we had to take her outside when it rained, she was in and out, or like out and in so fast. Like she speed ran that. Yeah, did not like rain. Did not like water. Yeah, never like took her like by a pool or anything. Like she's just so small,
Yeah.
I don't think she would have liked it though. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, Daisy doesn't really like the rain. Like she's definitely quick about the rain, but she's not like, I wouldn't say scared of it. She like thunder. She doesn't care about thunder. We had some pretty bad storms here today. Actually, the tornado sirens were going off, and
Oh wow!
I was working from home because they're moving our offices and stuff, and
Yeah.
so I got an alert on my phone which I've never seen before. It said take immediate action, and it was like one of the
Oh gosh.
an amber alert thing when it like it pops up on the
Yeah.
phone, and it's like not even just an app, it's just like an alert.
Yeah. That's not ideal.
It was kind of scary, but
Yeah.
it was fast though. It went away fast, so which was good. I mean,
That's good,
I was
yeah.
already in the basement, like in meetings and stuff, so
Yeah.
that was helpful.
There
But
you go. Didn't have to go anywhere.
yeah, you haven't had bad weather up in New York, have you?
We haven't had rain in a while. It has been a while. We're kind of in a drought out here, I think. I can't remember the last time it rained. I think we were supposed to have some rain. Well, there was a chance today, but nothing ended up coming. So no real bad weather though. There was a tornado that went through like the next town over like 2 years ago or something like that, which is really rare up here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy, and like actually like touched down and like did some damage, but nothing too crazy. We just get a lot of snow.
There was two confirmed touchdown tornadoes today within 50 miles of me. So, I mean, we're in the. I know there was one confirmed touchdown in like Downers Grove, I think.
Okay.
And I think the other one was in Naperville. That's the only two that I know of for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. This one like that we had a couple of years ago like chewed up this one golf course that I've golfed at.
Oh.
Which is obviously not ideal, and like even like I played there last year and you can still see like some of the, where it was and how they're trying to fix everything, but nothing too bad.
there was
just a lot of snow.
There was a severe, like a nationally known tornado that went through my town,
Okay.
Plainfield, Illinois, in the 90s.
Oh, we talked about this at the bachelor party, right?
Yeah, and it literally went through my neighborhood, and like
Yeah.
the path
That's
like
crazy.
I
The
forget,
1990
it's like one
Plainfield
or two
tornado.
houses.
There's
Yeah.
there's a Wikipedia page about this.
Yeah, and there's like a documentary on YouTube that you can watch. There's all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of like,
Wow.
there's not a lot of footage of it happening, but there's a lot of stuff like after it happened.
Wow. It's the only F5, EF5 rated tornado officially recorded in the United States.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was like one of the craziest.
There's no known videos of the tornado itself.
Yeah,
But it showed
so
the supercell that spawned the tornado. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
it was Airport Road.
Oh. The supercell that would produce. Holy cow! That's a hell of a thunderstorm.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh!
I
Wow,
mean it
that's
was like
terrifying.
the maximum width of this tornado was 600 yards.
That's a lot of yards.
Football fields in width.
Wow, and you can like see like they call it the scar on the ground. Wow, I think I can see your house from here. That's crazy.
I thought it came through. I had heard that it came through our neighborhood, but I'm not. I don't know if this path really.
I don't know. Was there what was the oh my gosh, 29 fatalities. Oh no. Jeez. High winds 261 miles an hour? Holy cow.
Oh, it did.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah, it came right through the neighborhood. Literally, it
Whoa.
probably went right. It was right over my house.
That's crazy.
Right over the house. That is crazy.
Wow.
So this house must have been rebuilt, like, in the 90s. I think I knew that. Yeah.
Whoa. The gym
Are you
at
on the
high
National
school
Weather
fell
Service
down?
website?
No, I'm
Yeah.
on the Wikipedia.
And there was something going on. There was like a football practice or something. Like at the high school. And so there was like people in the gym when it happened.
Yeah, I'm reading that too.
Yeah. So I mean it's crazy.
Jeez. That's wild. Oh, Lord. Crazy stuff.
So
Crazy stuff.
anyway,
You know what else is crazy?
news.
News. And I got a good one.
Okay.
Speaking of crazy, this one takes us to Idaho. Mr. David
Home of
Rush
the
is
potato.
back. We took a week off last week, but David Rush sacrificed his eyebrows
Oh
to
jeez.
break the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive flaming torch juggling catches on a unicycle. This is right up your alley, Logan.
Yes,
of
it
course,
is.
Of course, he already holds several titles for both unicycling and juggling. He was brimming with unearned confidence when he decided to take on the previous record of 37 catches. Nobody put the real hazard in the official rule books. The moment you pedal a unicycle forward while juggling torches, the forward momentum creates a draft that blows the flame straight back into your face. He said he quickly singed off his eyebrows and the hair on the backs of his hands during his first attempts, but he decided to spend some time practicing with unlit torches and set his official attempt for Halloween 2025. So this happened a little bit ago. He set up the cameras, dipped the wicks, lit them, mounted the unicycle, and immediately dropped every single torch on the concrete. Not a good start.
Ooh.
I picked them up, dusted them off, hopped on the saddle, and dropped them again. Failure in under 3 seconds.
on
But
the
words
saddle.
to live by from David Rush. Failure does not define you. How you respond to it does. But he finally found his groove on his third attempt. He managed 175 catches to more than quadruple the previous record. Holy cow!
Whoa.
So the video got reviewed, of course, as Guinness does, as we know by now, and they were able to confirm that he did do this. This is insane, though.
Wow.
He lost some of his hair. Well, you know, if we've seen some photos of David Rush without a hat on, you know, there's not a he's
Not a lot of hair going on there.
He's running out of hair to singe off the top of his head, so maybe it's a good thing just the eyebrows got lost. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Would you try this?
I would need to get better at juggling, like pins while riding the unicycle. Because
Yeah.
juggling, like both things require a lot of thinking, and it's hard for me
Yes.
to do both things at the same time.
Yeah, dude. You know what requires a lot of thinking? Swimming. Oh my god! Holy cow! We were,
Jeez.
dude. You got to focus on breathing and then kicking and then doing stuff with your arms. My brain can't process it. I think it's not a physical limitation of me swimming. It is the mental capacity of my brain. But anyway, sorry. On to your odd news. We can talk about that more. We can talk about that more next week.
Yeah. So it's yeah, we should talk more about you swimming, but. Yeah, I don't know if I'd have to get better at juggling pins is difficult for me. I think we talked about that I learned how to do that during COVID.
Okay.
And trying to do that while riding a unicycle would be even more difficult, let alone having them be on fire. So I'm also not good at just like staying in the same spot while unicycling. I have to just keep moving forward.
Yeah, like can you
Like
bounce?
I can't rock.
Excuse me. Okay, yeah. That's like a thing on a regular bike. You can excuse me, I have the hiccups. They call it like a track stand.
Yeah.
I've never tried to do it. But I feel like it's similar to a unicycle. You're trying to balance a little bit, which is tough.
Yeah. So it's difficult.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, my odd news takes us to right back to the Midwest in good old Illinois.
Oh boy,
dude! At a sign that I actually have definitely driven by, and I saw this on like the local news. But there was a worker who was performing some maintenance on a gas station sign in Wilmington, Illinois, and ended up stranded there in the sign when the lift that he was using failed.
In the sign?
Like on the top of the sign. So there was a 130-foot tall gas station sign, and he was actually ended up being stranded there for a couple hours. The Wilmington Fire Protection
Oh my
District.
God, he is in the sign.
Yeah. The worker became stranded inside the sign on Lorenzo Road off Interstate 55. I know right where that's at. When his lift malfunctioned about 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So firefighters were unable to use ladders to reach the man as they have a maximum length of 100 feet. So authorities used a drone to keep in contact with the worker. I feel like that is completely unnecessary. I feel like that is so
Surely
unnecessary.
you can just yell.
Or just, how did they figure out he was in there? That's my question. Is like, if he didn't have his cell phone, like, why didn't they just call him on the phone?
Maybe
like why are we communicating by drone?
Maybe it was dead. I don't know,
dude. A replacement boom lift was brought from Joliet, which is right in my backyard.
Yeah,
under Illinois State Police escort. So they escorted a lift to this guy.
Could you imagine you're driving down the highway and you're like, why are you late for work? I got stuck by there was a boom arm going down the highway and I had to get out of the way for it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
The man was safely lowered to the ground just before 4 p.m. and he declined medical treatment, and so he wasn't seriously injured at all.
That's good.
But yeah, if you see the video that was posted by ABC7 Chicago, there is a guy in an orange T-shirt inside a sign. So
that's
it
a hilarious video.
It caused like major delays. I know that because they had to like close off ramps and stuff because it was a big deal. So it was a major faux pas on the guy who got stuck in the sign. But I'm glad he was safe and just loving life.
That is jeez, just brutal. I would not. That would jeez. That would be a worse nightmare. I feel like you can't. I feel like it's so warm. You're in a metal sign.
Yeah,
like that would just be like not good.
Last week though was unusually cool in this Chicagoland area.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
so
good for him.
It wasn't like
so he's okay.
one of these super hot days.
Yeah, because that thing would just turn into an oven. You know.
So,
jeez.
Yeah, it was not great.
Not ideal.
But yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can see a picture still of this tornado where it came in contact with my subdivision, but I'm not seeing. Not seeing it. So, anyway, yeah, it was good. You got to come back next week though for another Reed swimming update, which I am looking forward to.
Next week is 4 of 5.
4 of 5, and you haven't drowned yet, so that's an even better.
Yet. No,
we got
great. Close today. We got close today.
You got your floaties on.
Yeah. No. We're not using floaties. No. We're using the natural buoyancy of our bodies.
And you're using floaties. I saw the pink unicorn ones.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Just showing them to me before we started recording, and now all of a sudden the microphone's on, and you're Mr. Tough Guy over here.
We were using the barbells though. Those things are fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I also did get confirmation from Tyler that front crawl is an appropriate name for the stroke.
Oh, I learned that
name
today
of the
too. There's 3
stroke.
different names.
Freestyle is the name
front
of
crawl.
the swimming / event and or race.
Yeah, they said like front crawl, forward crawl, freestyle. Like they're all like referring to the same thing essentially.
Yeah,
more or less.
So,
yeah,
I don't know. The more you know. That's what we're trying to do here on the Basement Birds is learn more.
Yeah.
If you would like to learn more, you can follow us on social media.
Yeah, and Logan can tell everyone all about next week about how he's learning to work in a cubicle.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, dude. You made me sad now.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Well, now that I'm sad, I guess we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.